I feel like I have no time for myself to write in my journal. It's just kind of where I want to get to. I'm gonna make a Pinterest board. So I finished up my Pinterest board and book series that I have for you guys. It's so good. Hey guys, it's Kai. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm gonna be talking about school, and I'm just so exhausted from school, guys. I did midterm week and everything's kind of getting hectic, but at the same time, I'm just so done with school. I'm a freshman in college, if you guys don't know, and it's not that it's crazy hard, it's just kind of difficult because I feel like I have no time whatsoever for myself anymore. I just feel so burnt out because I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning every single day except for Mondays, and I just feel tired and exhausted and just done with school. I like school because I like to learn, but I'm also so tired and just burnt out. So I thought today would be a really fun day to kind of romanticize school. I saw Amy Chia on YouTube do this video, so that's where this inspiration is coming from. I just want to like give her credits because she gave me the inspiration to do this video as well, but like in my own kind of way. I thought I would do a little twist and romanticize school in my own way, kind of. I don't know. I feel like this would just be like a good, cool little video to do and just to help remind myself that even though I am school, even though it's stressful, I'm still very, very grateful to be in school and to get an education, especially college education as that. I thought this would be a fun little video to do, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the first thing. So the first thing that I want to do is to write in my journal. I have been writing in my journal a lot more. It's just become just something that I love to do, something that I love to add to like every week and just print out pictures and put in here and write about them. So the first thing that I want to do in here is to write my ideal morning and my ideal night routine. I just think this would be a good idea because it'll kind of give me a layout of what I want my mornings and my nights to look like, because as I said, I feel like I have no time for myself. I have no time to do the things I like. I have no time for YouTube. So I'm gonna write down my ideal morning and my ideal night routine to kind of give myself the time that I want to be able to do the stuff that I want. So yeah, we're gonna do that first. So the first thing I did was put on a playlist, and then I went over to Pinterest and I scrolled down to my productivity and my routines board that I have. And basically what I did was take any kind of inspiration from that board and what that board had on it, and I put that into my own little morning and night routine. I would just kind of take what I saw on those Pinterest boards and what I really wanted to kind of put into my own little routines that would just be ideal for me. And these are not routines that I will always be having. Every single day is different, but this is just ideal of what I would love to have every morning. So I just finished writing out my ideal morning and night routine, and I kind of just want to talk about it for a minute. This night routine, like morning routine, it is an ideal one. It's not what's going to happen all the time. I just want to make that very clear. And I'm not expecting this stuff to happen every single morning, but it's just kind of where I want to get to. Like, these are just goals that I have written down, I've set in place. It's my ideal morning routine, it's my ideal night routine, and this is what I am working towards. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a Pinterest board. I saw Amy Chia do this and I literally love this idea, so I thought, why not? Let's make our own little romanticizing school Pinterest board. So this is my Pinterest profile. I already have started a board on this, romanticizing school. This is what I have so far. This is very prep school kind of vibe, which not in prep school, I'm college, but I do have a college Pinterest board, so this is just kind of me like throwing a whole bunch of things together in this. This is what I have so far, and yeah, we're gonna just go into this. We're gonna save some of these and we're just gonna get a vibe of like what school is, you know? So going into this, I didn't really know what exactly I was looking for, but as I went through it, I looked up school aesthetic, I looked up Rory Gilmore from the Gilmore Girls because I've been watching that show a lot recently, and that show also kind of inspired this video idea. So I finished up my Pinterest board and this is what I have, so we're just gonna go through it real quick. I did put in a lot of like the Gilmore Girls, Rory Gilmore. This is kind of, again, a little bit more like private school ish, but I try to make it as college-y as I can. So this is all what I have. Just a lot of study motivation stuff. I did put in some Gossip Girl things. I really like this Pinterest board. I think it's super cute. Just gives off really good school vibes. I don't know, it just makes me really happy. But yeah, so that is my Pinterest board. I have book recommendations for you guys. I really hope that my camera does not fall. Okay, so I have a bunch of books right here that I just wanted to share with you guys. I felt like really fit into this video. So I'm going to be giving you guys some book recommendations. Some of these are series, some of these are standalones. I thought school, you're probably doing a lot of schoolwork. Maybe you're just looking for a book for a little quick read, and maybe that's what you're looking for. Or maybe you're looking for a series to read throughout the entire school year or something. So I got you for each scenario. So first we're going to start with the book series that I have for you guys. So the first one is the Twilight series. I love Twilight. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm currently on the last book, Breaking Dawn, and I literally love it so much. I want to finish the entire book right now. If I could, I so would. But I really love this book. The books and the movies just go along so well. Whoever directed the movies really followed the books really well. The books are better than the movies, but the movies and books correlate very well. But the books are literally so good. These Twilight books are so freaking good. I literally love them so much. Then the next series I have for you guys is the Hunger Games series. These books are not long to read. If I really wanted to, I could finish this book in an entire day. They're really not long to read, and they give such amazing detail. I'm on the last book of this series as well, and it's so freaking good. Same with the Twilight movies and books. The movies just follow these books so well, so the directors, kudos to them. But this book is really good. It's just more detailed. There's a lot more kind of a storyline. I say there's more of a storyline. There's more to the storyline. They're super easy to read, and there's only 3 of them. So, and then these last 2 books basically go together. It's a series. It's the If I Stay series, and then the second book that goes to it is Where She Went. I can read both of these books in one day, and they're so freaking good. I absolutely love the If I Stay movie, and I really wish that they would have made the sequel, Where She Went. Gail Forman, she's just an amazing author, and I love her so much. I love her books. I love these books so much. And if you have the time, I really suggest reading these. They just open your eyes to a lot of things. They open your eyes to life. They open your eyes just to so much, and I really want to reread these books. It's been a very long time since I have read them, but they're so good. And now we're gonna get on to our standalone books. The first one that I have for you guys is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I think that's how you said that. She also wrote the book Everything Everything, which is another great recommendation. Out of the 2, Everything Everything and this one, I think this one is my favorite. It's about a guy and a girl who meet one day, and they only have one day to like meet and like hang out because of some circumstances that are happening. But if you guys have seen the movie, you guys know what the book is about, and if you have seen the movie, I suggest reading the book because it's just so much better. That movie is amazing. It's beautiful cinematically. It's amazing. It's beautiful. The storyline is beautiful. But this book makes me feel things I've never felt in my entire life. If you guys have not read this book, go read the book. It's so good. The next book that I have for you guys is We Were Liars. Mine's kind of messed up because my mom got it wet a little bit, but it's okay. I would say this book is a pretty fast read. I finished it in like a day and a half or so. This book really is not that long to read. It's only 250 pages. I actually think I did finish it in a day. It's just a super easy read. It kind of keeps you entranced in the book the entire time. Everybody kind of hyped up this book a lot. I'm not saying it's bad. E. Lockhart did a really great job with this book, but I don't think it should have been hyped up as much as it was, but it's still a really great book. So if you have time to read it, I suggest reading this one. A mystery kind of, but it's still really fun. And then the last 2 standalone books, I would say you can read these as a standalone, or it can be a series. I wouldn't say it's a series, but you can read them as standalones. It's just that kind of book series-ish, but they're called, this one, which is the first one, is Under the Lights, and then the second one, Until Friday Nights. These are both by Abby Glines. These books are so good. They're kind of cheesy, which I personally love. They're romance books. They're cheesy and they're super cute. I don't know. There's some darkness to it, but they're not like your normal like bad boy, good girl type of books. They're cheesy, but they also have their very like not cheesiness part of it. Either way, they're really good. And if you're looking for a not super cheesy book, but kind of has some like darkness to it, I say darkness, not darkness. It's like has a mystery to it, kind of, but they're not, but they're also kind of cheesy and they're romance, but I don't know. They're really good. And if you have not read them, go read them. I love them. And then the last 2 books that I have for you guys are different from a series and different from kind of the cheesy romance books that I have. But the first one is just a poem book by Atticus. It is The Truth About Magic. My boyfriend actually got this book for me, and I absolutely love this book so much. I just love to read them. There's just Atticus. He's an amazing poem writer, and I suggest if you're just looking for like a book that you just want to kind of go through every now and then and read them and just get some inspiration and just like kind of that coffee book-esque, it's this one. It's so cute. And the last one, if you're looking for a book to just make you think, to make your brain work, I suggest Little Women. This book, I have not read this book, okay? I will say that. I have not read this book fully yet. I did start and then I had to stop because hurricanes, if you don't know that story, go back on my channel some and you will learn it. Heard the book was amazing. Heard the book was better than the movie, and I was just so encaptured by the movie and its beautiful cinematicness of it. So I picked up the book. It is going to be my next book that I read after I finish Hunger Games and Breaking Dawn. But if you're just looking for a book to make you think, it's this one. It's the reason why I had to start and stop it about 3 times, because I would read it, get confused, and then stop. But I will finish this book one day, and it does make you think a lot because there's a lot of big words. This book is great. This book is great. So that is all that I have for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe right down below. I really did enjoy filming this video, guys, and I don't know, it just kind of made me feel a little bit happier about going to school and just being in the rut. This is just one of the things that you can do to get out of a rut. I'm still in my rut. This doesn't cure everything about being in a rut about school, but it does help you kind of just get in like a good mood about it. There's some other things that you can do always to just get out of that school rut, but this was just more of like the fun side of getting out of that rut. Count how many times I say rut and put that in the comments below, because I probably said about 50 times by now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.